To us.
To Buddy's Burger Barn.
Turned out to be a pretty good night after all.
It was perfect.
This morning wasn't so bad either.
Also a winner.
Sorry about being so preoccupied with Gabby's murder trial lately.
You might need her for it.
Mom, Dad. Wow, you're up early.
Well, good morning. Why don't you sit down and join us?
Yeah.
Tell us all about your date last night.
You know what? I'm actually just going to take some stuff to go.
Whoa, someone's worked up quite an appetite.
Well, man, I can't find one of my socks. Mom and Dad, this is Leo. Leo, this is your mom and dad. I got that. Nice to meet you.
I knew that little cutie pie could do it.
You look happy. Whose life did you destroy today?
Why are you so down in the dumps? Oh, let me guess, you're missing your kindred spirit, Gabby.
Hi. Hey, guess what?
What?
I picked up your favorite latte and muffin from the square.
Thank you. I don't have much of an appetite.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be in court with you yesterday.
It's okay. I know you're working hard for me. Do you have anything new on the alibi? Anything?
Man, I'll tell you, no one saw you that night. But I'm not giving up.
Yeah, well, maybe you should. Because, after Abigail threw me under the bus yesterday, my fate is pretty much sealed.
So it's true, huh? She said that you confessed to Andre's murder.
And for the life of me, I have no idea why, Rafe, why my best friend would want to hurt me like that.
You're a pushy one, aren't you, Dr. Evans? That's why I have to keep you away from Abigail. If you start digging around in her head, then the truth about what really happened will come out. And she can't handle the truth.
So who's she? What truth are you talking about?
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Chad, you startled me.
Yeah, hey.
Hi.
I heard you talking to yourself when I came in. And, sorry, since when do you wear glasses?
Oh, my eyes they've been bothering me lately, so I picked these up at the drugstore.
Okay, well, then that's probably where the headaches are coming from.
You're probably right, yeah.
Well, how's your mom? Yeah, you said that she wasn't feeling well, so that's why you had to stay over?
Oh, right. She felt a lot better this morning, and so I was glad that I stayed because she didn't get much sleep last night.
Good morning.
Morning.
How long have you been awake?
A while.
Oh, well, you should have woken me up.
No, you look too peaceful. I didn't want to miss out.
Miss out?
Last time we were in bed together, I was hungover. I didn't realize how beautiful you were when you were sleeping.
Stop.
And more important, at least not nearly enough, I didn't. remember how lucky I was to be with you.
Wade,
Oh, Val? Hi.
how long have you been here?
Just a few minutes. Lonnie's sleeping, so I decided to wait out here for a while.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be happy to see you when she wakes up.
Thank you for calling me yesterday and telling me that Lonnie was here.
Well, of course you're her dad. And the grandfather of the baby. I don't ever want to keep anything from you, Abe. About Lonnie, or the baby, or anything else.
Thank you. Please. Please. I'm sorry to be hard on you for what you did. How you found out that the baby was Eli's.
Well, I understand. I understand why you were so upset. It caused a lot of pain for your daughter. And my son, and JJ too. But now, we move on, we focus on the baby. Our grandchild.
Val, could you please be honest with me? Should we be worried about this high-risk pregnancy? What are the chances that Lonnie could lose this baby?
I was hoping it was a rumor.
If only. No. She, under oath, said that I, in the ladies' room, right before the prosecution rested their case, said that I killed Andre.
Okay. Look, is there any chance that she misinterpreted something you did say?
No, Rafe, I thanked her. I thanked her for being there, for having my back, for supporting me. I didn't think that she was gearing up to put a nail in my coffin.
It doesn't make sense. Why would she do that?
I was up all night thinking about it. And then, Rafe, it hit me. Okay?
What?
She's lost her mind. Again.
I'm sorry that your mother had such a bad night. Hopefully she gets over whatever's wrong with her.
Thank you.
So who was the she that you were talking about when I walked in?
Gabby. And the truth that she couldn't handle was the fact that she killed Andre.
Yeah, no, I know that's what you said.
But you don't believe me? Even though I'm your wife, and even though I swore on our son's life that I was telling the truth?
I should believe you.
But you just can't bring yourself to do it, can you?
By all means.
Thanks, but I have to get to work. Another time?
Absolutely, that would be great.
I'll walk you out.
I like you.
I feel like I just led you in front of a firing squad. Are you kidding? Your parents seem really nice. But I'm glad I have to get to work because I am not up for being grilled about my intentions this morning.
I'm sorry you have to leave so soon. I had a great time last night.
Me too. And hey, if you find that other sock,
I'll hold it. Till next time.
okay.
So you think Abigail's had a relapse?
I don't know. But you remember all the drama with Ben Weston when she was hearing him saying all those things that weren't there? Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe she thought she heard me say I confessed to killing Andre. I mean, you didn't see her on the stand. She was different. It was like she wasn't herself.
Well, she's been in pretty good shape for a while now.
Yes, but Look, I've done some research, and I've read that people with this kind of mental illness, they could go through long periods of time without having any trouble. But it's not like the disease goes away completely. One catastrophic event could trigger a relapse.
Right. Yeah. Well, not to mention the fact that she and Andre were pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, she was devastated when he was murdered, inconsolable. But for her to act the way she did, for her to want me to go down for his murder, it's like, feels like she snapped.
Could be.
I mean, what other explanation could there be?
It's not that I don't believe you. It's just that this is Gabby, and I have a really hard time believing that she would be swearing on her daughter's life if she wasn't telling the truth.
But what about me? Do you honestly think that I'd put our son's life on the line if I weren't telling the truth?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there has to be an explanation on both sides, because everything you guys say is contradicting one another. So there must be a reason.
Yeah, so one of us just must be lying, right?
I would hope that she would never lie to me. But if you did, then I would like to think that maybe it was because somebody was forcing you to.
Forced how? I mean, by fooling her.
Stefan.
You're right. I miss Gabby.
But Gabby's not even real. She's just a part of Abigail's brain that's helping her cope with the horrific things she did.
Logically, I know that. But in my heart, I can't help but think how much better Abigail's life would be if Gabby just stayed in charge.
Better for Abigail or better for you?
I don't want to argue with you, okay? I just know I want to see her again. And I will see her again.
Enamel is the strong white outer layer of your tooth surface. The thing that's really important to dentists is to make sure that that enamel stays strong and resilient for a lifetime. The more that we can strengthen and reharden that tooth surface, the whiter their patient's teeth are going to be. Dentists are...
What are you thinking?
So it feels so different this time. Feels better.
Well, we're not hungover. That alone is an improvement.
Yes. And I just think, we've had time. Had time to really get to know each other and spend time together.
Yes, and we've become friends. Really, really good friends, and I appreciate it so much. I feel like I can talk to you about anything.
I feel the same way about you. And we have the bracelets to prove that we are friends. Speaking of, I love my bracelet, and I know that we're more than friends right now, but I want to keep wearing mine.
Me too. And like I said before, I really appreciate our friendship. I always have.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I also love how great you are with my kids. It means so much to me, more than you know, that they can come to you and you listen to them and you help them and you give them advice. It's such a help for me.
Hey, you know what? We've been there for each other. And we're going to be good for each other now.
I'm going to hold you to that. I am.
As long as Lonnie takes care of herself, she and the baby should be fine.
But if it's a high-risk pregnancy?
Placenta previa. That's when the placenta, which provides oxygen and nutrition for the baby, is not where it should be. That's the simple explanation. But when it's diagnosed early and it's managed, it usually corrects itself.
So it doesn't affect the baby?
No, the baby should be fine. The risk is that the baby would be born prematurely. That's why the pregnancy is called a high-risk pregnancy.
It's actually a relief.
Yeah. As long as Lonnie takes care of herself and avoids doing anything that would increase the risk of her bleeding.
Yes, I know. Kayla was telling her that.
I got a chance to talk with Lonnie yesterday. I apologized again for interfering. And she let me know that she wanted me to be there for her and the baby.
I know you will be.
Every step of the way, Abe. And now that we know that we're going to share a grandchild, I want to be there for you, too.
Well,
Well, what?
why didn't you tell us you weren't alone when you said goodnight last night?
I mean, what was I supposed to say? Mom and Dad, this is Leo, and he's going to be spending the night.
Yeah, that might have been a little awkward.
Might have, definitely would have been awkward.
Okay, fine. I get it.
I hope so.
So you two getting serious?
Here we go.
Okay. None of my business. Don't answer that. Just tell me you're planning on seeing each other again.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. You just spent the night together.
Adrian, Mom, Adrian.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got? Okay. Yeah. I'll go over there now. Thanks for calling. The verdict in Gabby's case is coming down any minute.
That was quick.
Too quick. Not a good sign. So, I need to head over there and check in with her.
Okay, well, give her my love. Tell her I'll be there as soon as I check with my office.
Okay, I will.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You got my text?
Yes, I did indeed, and I was very impressed. I didn't think the seduction would happen that quickly.
I didn't either. I guess Sonny felt safe with me.
I'm sure he felt something.
So did I. You know, my grandmother, who looks a lot like you, my mother, used to tell me that my goal in life should be to find a job I wouldn't need a vacation from.
Your point?
I think I just found that job.
Well, I'm so happy for you, Leo. If you want to get those student loans paid off, you better get ready for the new challenge in phase 2 of our little plan.
Phase 2? What's phase 2?
Okay, I'm going to check in with Chad and Abigail and see if I can get a sense of what's really going on with her, right?
I'm afraid it's a little late, Rafe. I mean, I think it's up to the jury now.
No. The jury has not delivered their verdict. There's still time. Do you hear? Hey, you hear me? It's not over.
You think maybe it's karma, Rafe?
So what? What are you talking about?
Look, I was really hard on Poppy for getting sent back to prison, and I accused him of cheating his granddaughter, of having a normal family. And now look at me. I'm about to join him.
The difference is you haven't done anything wrong.
Rafe, when I have a thought of having to say goodbye to Ariana again, I can't
Stop it. Stop it, okay? I promise you, I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be okay.
I don't understand what you're suggesting.
Oh, maybe Stefan did something to you. Well, you guys were in Hong Kong, okay? Something that would make you want to take a stand in line. Yeah, he threatened you, or you brainwashed you, or hypnotized you.
I really just don't want to believe what I set up on the stand.
Abby, that's not just it, all right? You have been different since you got back from Hong Kong. You don't look at me the same way. The way you respond to how I touch you, all right, or don't respond. You're distracted all the time. It's like you would rather be anywhere else but here. Okay, so, yeah, now I feel like I'm going crazy because I can't help but wonder what did happen in Hong Kong.
I think I ought to be the one to answer that.
Stephanie, my wife and I are trying to have a private conversation.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I couldn't help overhearing. For the record, I didn't do anything to your wife in Hong Kong.
He's telling the truth. He didn't hypnotize me. He didn't brainwash me. I mean, not that I would put it past him. I mean, his mother capable of anything.
Except killing Andre. Right, Abigail? I mean, Gabby confessed to you that she killed him, so...
Well, that's why I'm here. I'd like to ask Abigail a few questions about Gabby's so-called confession.
What do you want to know?
Well, for starters, I would like you to tell me why you said what you said about my sister when it's not true.
Why is it so hard for everyone to believe what I have to say? And it's so easy to believe someone who we all know who's killed before. I mean, Gabby has hated Andre ever since he said he was against her and Chad being together.
I mean, the reason for that was because he, unlike the rest of us, actually knew that you were still alive.
Well, that might have been a part of it, but he was also trying to be protective of you. Because he knew who Gabby really is. A cold-blooded killer.
Yesterday on that stand, I know Abigail was not herself. I have been racking my brain all night trying to figure out why she would tell that blatant lie. And the same answer just keeps popping up.
Which was?
If Abigail wasn't in her right mind, yes, she might have believed she heard me confess.
Wait, are you saying...
I think she had a slip. Mentally, like the one she had with Ben Weston. If we can prove it, I mean, maybe you can talk to the judge or DA Trask, have them reopen the case before the verdict.
Gabby, I'm afraid it's too late for that.
You understand what happened between my sister and Nick Fallon has absolutely no bearing on this case.
Yes, it does. I mean, what do experts say about taking a life? The first time is horrifying, but the second time, it's not so much.
Gabby, stop.
No, wait, I mean, come on. Unfortunately, Gabby hasn't been very happy for a while. You know, and what Andre did to her certainly didn't help. And you know, let's just forget about the fact that he dismissed her when she and Chad were together. And let's just focus on the fact that Andre allowed Kate to lure her into Demera, made her believe she was going to have some big, bright future. Then he fires her, takes her company away from her. I mean, that alone would have been enough to push her over the edge.
But it doesn't matter what Andre did to her because I know that she would never kill him.
But, okay, except for the fact that the night of his murder, she told me she was going to. Okay? And then she was caught on tape leaving the crime scene with a piece of the murder weapon in her hand. And then, fast forward, she's caught trying to get rid of the coat that she's wearing on the tape, along with the ID badge that she used to swipe in on the elevator, and the lid to the urn, which happens to be a piece of the murder weapon. I mean, come on, how much more proof do you need outside of the fact that I'm telling you she confessed to me in the ladies' room?
Yes, right. Which brings up a really interesting point. Why would she do that? If she was going to confess, why would Gabby confess to you?
Look, I know.
Doesn't make sense,
Okay.
does it?
I
No.
hear you, but I know what I heard. And maybe she slipped up. I don't know. Personally, I think she felt guilty. And for whatever reason, she felt like if she confessed to me, it would alleviate some of that guilt. Because she knew that I was close to Andre. And she certainly knew how anguished I was when I found his body. So I think because we were friends, she felt like if she confessed to me, it would serve as some kind of repentance. And given our friendship, I don't think she expected me to go into the courtroom and tell everyone what she said. But I'm glad that I did. Because Gabby killed Andre, and she deserves to pay for it.
She convinced me. How about you, Chad?
Yeah, you paint a very convincing picture. But neither you or anyone else can explain the woman in Hong Kong with Stefan.
Hey, Mom, if you hear from Dad about the verdict before I do, can you please call me?
Of course. Sonny, hold on a sec.
Wait, Mom, I gotta go to work.
No, I won't keep you. I want you to know how happy I am that you're dating again.
Oh, Well, thank you. Thank you.
And I hope it works out with this new guy. I mean, he seems really nice.
Mom, he said like 5 words to you.
Well, still, I could tell he was a good person. And I really like his smile. Oh, honey, the way he looked at you. I know you would never get involved with someone who wasn't nice. Also,
Yes, I know, it's very true. But I'm not actually involved with him, not yet.
but you spent the night together.
You keep reminding me of that.
Well, do you need reminding?
It's just you keep bringing it up. Why do you bring it up? It's an embarrassing conversation to have with your mother.
All right, fine. I'm sorry. I won't mention again that you two spent the night together.
Great, thank you.
But I just want to reiterate how happy I am that you're moving on. I hated the way you were hurting. I mean, the way Will rejected you just broke my heart.
I'd really rather not talk about Will, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive or anything. I'm fine. I won't mention Will either. This Leon, he is
It's Leo.
Leo. Are you planning on seeing each other again?
Oh, maybe. We don't have a date set yet. And the more I think about it, maybe living under the same roof as my parents isn't the best idea.
I'm sorry. You have to understand how worried I was about you. The way things unraveled with Paul and then with Will. I just said Will's name again, didn't I?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Not another word. Look, I just think you're a wonderful person. And you have so much to offer, and I really want you to find love again. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need, Mom, I will, but you know that I'm going to be fine. Fine.
Of course you will. And you and Leo get along?
Yes, we do. So far, so good.
Oh, good. I hope it continues.
Me too. Because he is really nice. He's funny. He's really smart. And unlike a lot of guys, he's actually genuine. With him, what you see is what you get.
You're asking a lot, Vivian.
We had a deal. You bring your A game, I pay you accordingly.
I'll give it my best shot.
You better. Now, get to work.
What are you talking about? What woman?
I believe that Chad is referring to my business associate.
Who just happens to resemble the woman from the security footage. It looks just like Gabby. Hopes are too. So if she is the woman from the security footage and she was in Hong Kong with Stefan, then Gabby is innocent.
Your business associate? Does this woman have a name? And don't say that it's Gabby because we know that she was in Salem at the time. Hernandez. What? Already? Okay. Thanks.
What is it?
The verdict's in.
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't understand this. What do you mean? It hasn't even been 24 hours.
I know. I just got the call.
Oh my God. What do you mean? They came up with this decision so quickly? That means they believe Abigail. That means they think I'm guilty.
No, that's not necessarily true. I mean, considering the prosecution's case is based solely on circumstantial evidence, they might have felt that Melinda didn't meet her burden of proof of guilt.
Okay, well, what if they think that she did prove it? With that and Abigail's lie about the confession I never made. Justin, come on, let's face it, I'm toast.
Oh, look. Another Anton.
Honey, your father just called. The verdict's in.
Oh my God, Gabby must be a wreck. I hate that I can't be there.
What? Why can't you be?
Well, my assistant just up and quit.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
You and me both. And she didn't even give us a warning. This huge important meeting just fell through the cracks. I'm scrambling to do damage control over here.
Anything I can do to help?
Yes, please call me if you hear anything. I'm going to text Dad right now, let him know why I can't be there. And if there's not good news, then the hell with work. I'm going to leave the office and be with Ari.
Honey, I can pinch hit with her if you need me to.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Praying for Gabby.
Me too. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, this looks wonderful.
Well, since I don't have a kitchen, I figured my grandmother wouldn't mind if I used hers.
Well, hey, I wouldn't mind making you breakfast at my house if you wouldn't mind listening to Doug and Julie fight over the morning crossword.
No, not at all. Hey, Jen,
Yeah.
I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm having a hard time finding my words.
It's okay. I'm a really patient person.
I know. And I love that about you. So I'm going to try this again. I think being simple is the best way.
Yeah, always.
It's just your smile. You laugh and the way you look at me. The way you and I were last night, it makes me really happy. It's simple enough.
Yeah, it was simple and perfect. And now I am going to be as simple as I can be.
Good. Go for it.
You make me happy. So happy.
You know, I like that idea.
What's that?
Sharing a grandchild.
I like that too.
I do understand, Val, how important it was and is to you that this baby knows who his or her father is. And that your son gets to share in raising his child. You did the right thing.
Hey, I love you for saying that. Thank you. You are just marvelous. A wonderful father and a fabulous, wonderful grandfather to be.
I'm grateful to have you in my life. Well, you know, I better go see if my daughter's awake.
Hey, was I right? Did Abigail go off the rails? What did you find out?
Well, I may have found something out, but before I could investigate it, I heard the verdict's in.
Did you sense she might be wavering in a testimony?
No. In fact, she's sticking to her story.
Liar. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you purposely trying to hurt me?
Okay, I wish you would realize this is not personal.
It's not. Get out, Abigail. Get out right now and take the son of a bitch Stefan with you. Get out right now. I mean it. I wanted to stay to hear the verdict for Andre's sake, but I don't want to stress anyone out. So stay, and I'll you stay. I'll go.
Let's hope this time justice is served. Not just for Andre, but for Nick Fallon as well.
Morning, you two.
Oh,
Adrian.
Hi. Hey, what are you doing down here? Did you forget we had a meeting this morning?
I totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
Honey, don't be. It gave me a chance to be early for once, for real.
It's Jason I have to get down to the center.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's a scheduling mix-up.
Oh.
Finish your breakfast.
Okay.
Call you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Sit down. Have some breakfast. Oh, yes. Breakfast. Yes. Am I right to assume that maybe there was a little dessert last night? Well, we may have spent a little time together last night, yes. Very nice. There seems to be a lot of that going around lately.
Well, that was close.
It was.
Almost ruined your shirt there.
I totally would have forgiven you.
Oh, you're all heart. Were you off to work?
Actually, I just got some news. The company that I've been temping for just offered me a permanent position.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks. I was not expecting it.
Well, that's always the best way, right? Yeah, I never asked you, what company were you temping for?
Titan Industries.
Come on, Dr. Moore. Now that the real Gabby's about to go to prison, you can let me out. It's not an option. Gabby, you have to stay inside.
Let her out. You let her out. Right now.
Be seated. I'd like the defendant, Gabriela Hernandez, to remain standing. I understand that the men and women of the jury have come to a decision.